guys, it's xSplit, and today we're back in Drivecast, and I'm here with Jay, CJ, StraightUpHippo, and...
My name's Cam.
And...
So yeah, today we have a few topics to talk about. We have, of course, YouTube Gaming that got released. CJ, don't interrupt! We have YouTube Gaming that got released a few days ago, and then Jimmy Kimmel, that's how you pronounce his name, right? Because I have no fucking idea.
That's how you get it.
He was basically complaining about the gaming community. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about, of course, if 15. Apparently, this is going to be a topic that is going to be in every single Drivecast. But this time it's about the beta, the Forza 6 demo that I really don't know anything about. So I expect that some of you guys explain something. And then YouTube versus TV. So yeah, let's get started.
Alright, so should we talk about CJ, stop making noise! Oh my god! Let's talk about... I wasn't even prepared, like I'm not even in the right spot. My hair's a mess.
I'm not...
Yeah. Like, I'm not ready for Drivecast. Anyway, should we talk about YouTube versus TV, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing first?
Alright.
So I'm saying Nina or CJ goes for it because they are American and they know who Jimmy Kimmel is or what he does, etc.
So, should we explain who Jimmy Kimmel is to those who don't know?
That would be a good idea.
Alright, so Jimmy Kimmel's basically a TV... He's the host of not Saturday Night Live. He's the host of one of those like night shows.
It's a late show.
Late show. He's the host of one of those, and basically
he's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian, and what his job is to basically make jokes out of stuff that's popular and stuff.
Yeah, makes bloopers and then later on in the show, I'll bring on some guests and they'll interview them and
maybe have a band in there or something. Live performance, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's him basically.
Yeah, he's basically just a comedian. He's like, hey, does the intro, then he talks about some stuff, and then
it's like a stand-up comedy show.
Yeah, and then bloopers, and then guests. Basically, it's just a late show on ABC. So. Yeah.
So I guess we should explain what happened. I guess we should explain what happened with YouTube Gaming and this guy. Yep. Okay, so what happened with this guy is that he basically was saying that what's the point of watching other people play games on YouTube, apart from criticizing YouTube Gaming. Like he thought it was absolutely.
And he made a joke saying, whoever is the parents of people who make gaming videos on YouTube, they should be ashamed or something.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I missed that part. I missed that part.
The problem is that he doesn't understand that, and it's practically the same as watching his show. Like, why would the fuck would I watch one guy talking to celebrities when I can do it myself? Why would I just watch some people play football when I can do it myself? It's the same logic, and it doesn't work. His point was really messed up, and yeah, people like it. Like, people like watching sports.
People don't like it because it's got like 25k dislikes on that video.
Like watching games. People games.
I think you gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep in mind. I don't think he meant it. It's his job to take.
Yeah, it's his job. That's what I said. Like, I even liked the video. So
I did not like the video. I thought it was.
Me neither. I disliked it.
Considering PewDiePie probably earns more money than he does. I mean.
Yeah, he was for PewDiePie. Yeah, I was like, dude, what the hell? He was saying how much he earned in a year, and I was like, dude, that's information for that guy. Why would the hell would you tell to the entire world, despite people already knowing how much he earns? But the problem is that why? Just why?
It's on 32,000 dislikes.
Is it? Holy shit!
32,000 dislikes, 3,000 likes.
It was on 25k last night, and now it's on 32k.
This has brought out the worst in the gaming community. First comment is the most liked comment on here. It says, "Get cancer, you fucking loser."
Wow.
Well,
yeah. It's bringing out the toxicity of our community, which
I could give a fuck, to be honest. He deserves it.
No.
I mean, I like him and all, but when he takes a jab like that at a gaming community on YouTube, when he purely doesn't understand it.
I would like to clear up, I don't think he deserves cancer, but he deserves the toxicity of the bad side of the gaming YouTube scene. That's what I meant.
Another thing, PewDiePie can literally end you. What?
Yeah, I saw that comment,
Yeah.
The thing is, and as stupid as it may seem, it's actually true. It's actually true. And the thing is, this is what he doesn't understand. He can take jabs at this, but in the end of the day, he's still uploading it to YouTube.
Yeah, so he's hypocrite.
Yeah.
It's
not really him that's uploading it. It's probably his team.
It's still it's his show going up on YouTube, but it's hypocritical.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like his theory makes no sense. Like he said, like what's the main point of watching?
And you're uploading your show on YouTube. I could just watch it on TV.
Yeah, I could just go to the freaking show itself. I could just host it, Joe. Like the show. What the fuck? Like, just do it. Is it thing?
Wait, I've got a question.
Doesn't make sense.
Is Jay even here? Because he's not said a word.
I'm definitely here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So we want to welcome our guest this week again. Our loading
Well,
screen.
he's not a guest this week, and I've actually got a picture from my screen, but he's not a guest.
No.
I think at this point we should introduce Jay as the intern.
Yeah, the intern.
Yeah, the intern Jay.
Intern Jay.
Jay.
That's what I'm gonna put in my title anyway. So, intern Jay. You guys know who Jay is by now. If you don't, you should probably check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, I think on my screen it kind of says everything.
Yeah.
About Jay, his personality. Anyway, let's
Jesus.
talk
I'm
about.
looking forward to watch that.
Let's talk about YouTube gaming itself. Now, if you don't know what YouTube gaming is, basically it's like a platform where you can. It's basically another site for YouTube.
Twitch.
It's a
Yeah.
subsite. It's like a subsite for YouTube. It's like gaming.youtube.com.
Yeah.
It's a
And it's
subsite.
also YouTube's or Google's attempt to come at Twitch
Yeah.
and Dailymotion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dailymotion.
That's a
I
thing.
swear it's Dailymotion.
Hey,
Dailymotion.
recently bet is the most
Don't people
viewed
stream on
stream
Dailymotion?
No.
I swear they do.
Dailymotion is just a shitty YouTube.
People stream on Twitch and that MLG.tv, and that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's really it.
yeah, YouTube gaming. From what I've viewed so far, if it continues to be something that's popular, I'm not a big fan. I feel like it promotes the bigger guys, and it's just gonna make them get bigger, and then the smaller guys not so much. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just the current YouTube setting we have at the moment with normal YouTube was fine, and the layout of the new one isn't great. You know, like I'm just not a big fan. It's like I'm using YouTube on a tablet, and I don't like that.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
they what they have to do is they have to fix it somewhat, because basically what it does is it marks all your videos that you make into a certain category of a game. Like, say you search up Need for Speed 2015. Well, actually, for one thing, when I typed in Need for Speed 2015, I couldn't find Need for Speed 2015. So in the games list, so yeah, it's not
Me
there.
and Speedway we were talking about this last night
Yeah.
after you guys left, and like we look up Need for Speed, and the
Need for
only people like we're looking up Need for Speed, and we find like Forza Horizon 2 videos of people doing Need for Speed car builds.
I found
Yeah.
our podcast, one of our episodes of our podcast marked as Need for Speed 2015. Now, that's another problem in itself, because you have videos that aren't even Need for Speed 2015.
Gaming,
but it's still in the
like,
tags.
there'll
Yeah.
be some which aren't even gaming related, but they'll
Yeah.
be in there.
Like there's this one video. It's some really shitty video. Like it was gameplay of Need for Speed Undercover on the lowest setting, and it was in a different language, and it was laggy for and for some reason it was titled Need for Speed 2015 and a bunch of random numbers.
Like, no,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
what I think.
So,
No,
you go first. You go first.
No, you go. No.
Okay,
Okay.
you go first. I'll go
I'll
first.
give you the ball. I'll give you the
Okay,
ball.
give me the ball. Okay, so yeah, like it's okay if the guy wants to upload videos of whatever, yeah. But when
Yeah.
it's Need for Speed Undercover, I could give a shit. Whatever it's supposed to be, Need for Speed 2015, whatever. The fact it's undercover and it's in the Need for Speed 2015 section is wrong. I don't give a shit what if it's in the section for whatever reason. It's wrong. That is wrong. It's not supposed to be there. When you've got like gameplays of like tanks and stuff in Need for Speed, it's not right. Like,
It's not Need for
it has to
Speed.
be.
Yeah, it's not even
Like,
remotely gaming. That's not even racing gaming related in any way, shape, or form. But even then, if you're looking up a game, it should be about that game, not some car build on Horizon 2 of the Need for Speed 2015 cars.
I think the issues that we had in the YouTube platform itself were just dragged into YouTube Gaming. They didn't give a fuck about the YouTube search bar. Like it's already messed up in YouTube itself. And we have the same problems. Like you search for Need for Speed 2015 and you have, for example, games like videos that were uploaded like 5 years ago still in there. Like what the hell?
Like, it
Like,
can
why
be
would you
good
have-
if you want to go through sub-menus, but most people don't even watch full videos, so what's the point?
In order to actually
Like-
find our content, I actually had to go through all this different menu. I had to find the explore button of the game that I wanted, and that was Need for Speed 2015. But to actually find Need for Speed 2015, when I typed it in, I couldn't find Need for Speed 2015, so I had to go to one of my videos, which was falsely marked as Need for Speed 2015, then go there, click on Need for Speed 2015, then click explore, and then when I got all the
even in the search things, I'm not sure if there is this. I might be wrong, but like in the normal one, you can actually search by like a time period, so like this week, if you know what I mean. That's what I do.
Yeah. So you could do like filters like this week, this month, this year.
So what I usually do is I slap the HD one on, and I put maybe this week, and I put Need for Speed 2015 in, and that's an easy way to find content. And obviously you're gonna get the big ones up first, but
and then
not
you're gonna
shortly
get the
afterwards.
spam, which is what I said earlier.
No, this is normal YouTube. Normal YouTube, you'll get that, and then you'll get like all of us, and and you'll actually find like good YouTubers. That's actually fun story how I found Jay. I put Forza Horizon 2 in, then I searched it by, I think it might have been week, and his video came up, and that was actually how I originally found Jay. You can't do that on YouTube Gaming, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
So it's
You
like
actually found me through something. I thought I contacted you first. Oh,
no.
Interesting fact. Fun
Mate,
fact.
I was there since 5 subs. You gotta respect the mark. But yeah, like that was how I found Jay, and that's how I found multiple other YouTubers. That's how I found Theo as well. I think at a certain point by accident. And I think the thing is with YouTube Gaming, if you do want to go through submenus upon submenus upon submenus, okay, that's fine with you. You can do that, but in the long term, for smaller YouTubers, it isn't going to be good. I guess the suggested is alright, but again, it's only going to show a few exceptional videos which are popular for you. If like it just seems like everything's just a bit harder for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're big, say if you are like Theo or AR12 or Slaptrain, you ain't gonna have an issue because you're big and you're gonna be everywhere because YouTube's gonna be featuring you. But when you're on our size, I don't think it's something you're really gonna understand unless you're on our size, and like it's a bit harder.
If you're Cam size, then it's gonna be harder. But yeah, but not as
like
hard.
for example,
I don't know.
I do understand why. I understand why big YouTubers are actually happy about this because they appear. They're the first ones who appear. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve it, but like at least some recognition, because I mean, nobody's gonna keep scrolling down, especially searching about Need for Speed 2015 when you have on the first thing.
Yeah,
you
I'm not gonna
search,
go to the 10th
YouTubers.
page.
Exactly. Like that's really messed up. And this is not a community which is really big. So if it was like Minecraft, yeah, I would understand. If it was
you don't even see different people. Like if you search up Need for Speed 2015, you see
it's the same people.
AR12, GTA Wise guy,
Thomas Live.
that guy too.
Yeah.
And then I saw Boosted on the second page, and that's it. That's the only 5 people I saw. I started seeing like I saw Cam's videos on like the 7th page. That's when I started seeing his, and then I started seeing mine, CJ's, and Speedway's on like the 11th page.
Fun story. So I think we should go around. How did we find each other's channels?
All right.
Oh, I told the story. This is interesting.
On Drivecast, did you?
No, I didn't tell it on Drivecast, but I told you guys.
So do you want me to go first on how I found all your channels?
Yep.
Alright, so Speedways, yours was because you kept commenting on my videos. That was legit how I found it. I clicked on it and I subscribed.
Wow.
CJ, yours was because originally I found Theo's channel, and then I found Why We Don't Need Underground 3 by Mega Short Fuse.
God damn it.
And then I found yours.
Oh god damn it.
And then obviously
Damn it.
afterwards I kind of met up with you, talked with you, and we made videos, and from there. Jay's, already told you about this. I think I typed in Forza Horizon 2, and I did it like by day, and your thumbnail was really good, so I clicked on it, and it was quite good. And that's literally what it was like. And then Nina, I think it was when you emailed me.
This business email.
You emailed me, you were like, can I collab please? And I was like, yeah, okay bro. That was it.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Whoever. Let's get Speedway next if you want.
Okay, I found Cam. Practically the same that he.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Get friend zone, biatch.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
I'm gonna say I found Cam because he was constantly posting comments on Theo's videos, and I was like, who's this dude? Then I clicked on the channel and he had racing and content and shit, and it was really good, so that's why I subscribed. Then I found CJ because of the Underground 3.
God.
Why we don't need Underground
It's actually
3.
true. That's the main reason how
my
people found
God.
you.
Jay, I found you because I don't usually watch Forza Horizon videos because I don't have an Xbox. So I found you thanks to Cam that I got to know you, and then I checked your videos. And then Niner, I know.
Do you know how you found me? So I had a Need for Speed 2015 wish list back in March, April, and I was sick that day. I'm like, I need a video today. So I decided to do my wish list video, and then I think a month after that video was uploaded, Speedway posted a comment saying, I share the same opinion too, man. And I'm like, oh, cool. I think I've recognized his channel before. And I went on his channel and I subscribed. That's how
I remember. Yeah.
we found each other.
Alright, CJ, you're next.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Niner didn't do the rest of the people, though, since he was
No, I'm going to go last because I'm telling the story.
So, with Jay, the funny thing was, one day we were starting Drivecast, and Cam said, "Oh, we're having a guest." I'm like, "Okay, who?" I'm like, "Who?"
That's how you met him.
And then Cam's just like, "This guy, he's awesome. His name's Jay." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then,
okay. You guys found Jay through me. That's actually quite funny.
All right, so Speedway, I found him. I was googling something about Need for Speed or something, a video or something, and I found his video and I clicked on it. And I just said, comment on it and say, hey, good video. And at this time, he was just some nobody that I didn't know. That's not what I meant. Anyways, he's just some guy that I didn't know who just did racing videos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then
I remember that one time you gave me a shout out in the on Forza Horizon community, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was on a rant. So I did that, and then Niner. He messaged me through the
tuners.
Yeah, it was through the YouTube's message system, which nobody uses. So he sent me a message, and I found it 3 days later or something. And then I wrote back, and we had this conversation about school and shit. And then
he forgot about it.
Yeah, I said I would tell Cam about you, and then I forgot. And then and then Cam, I remember one day I was in Theo's chat, and he comes in and he's saying how. He's saying, StraightUpHippo is joining the racing community. And at this point, I have no clue who he's talking about. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm just like, who the fuck is StraightUpHippo? And he's like, oh, he's a FIFA YouTuber. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah. And then you came on. And then,
that was only a year ago as well.
Yeah.
That was only a year ago. Anyway, Jay, you're up next.
This is going to take some memory lag. Cam. How did I find Cam? Well, I don't fucking know. I literally do not know. I think I just came across you watching videos and just randomly came across you. I didn't intentionally look for you.
Suggested search results.
Yeah, I think I stumbled across you, and then, in fact, no, it was through Twitter. It was through Twitter where I found you. You was on suggested followers. I ended up following you, and after a couple of weeks of seeing you on my timeline, I think I addressed you. And then you followed back and stuff and interacted, whatever. And then literally everyone else, Niner, CJ, Speedway, I found you through Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Literally just like that. Yeah. Not really interesting, but hey.
Yeah.
It was only 4 months ago.
I'm basically the Messiah is basically what you guys are saying right now.
Not really.
No.
Not really, no.
Okay, never mind. I'll just let Niner finish up his story then. And then
Alrighty,
you can go kill myself.
I found Speedway through, like I said, he commented on my video, I checked out his channel, I subscribed to him, and then I went on Twitter, followed him, and he followed back. So the story about me meeting Speedway is pretty short. The one how I met CJ is, I think Tuners told me about No, I found CJ. Wow, that was like a year ago. It was him and Theo did a collab.
Yeah.
It was on Need for Speed Most Wanted.
2012.
2012 Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah.
And it was like a 28-minute commentary.
It was 30. It was over half an hour. So.
And then I think I subscribed to him back then.
Yeah.
And then I met Jay obviously through Cam. And then I met Cam. This is gonna be an interesting one. So I was on a stream. So this is again about, I think it was the first beta of the crew, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, that's over a year.
So yeah, this is back in July.
You couldn't stream the first one, could you? Because that was
shit! Yeah,
an NDA.
So it must have been
the
the second
one,
beta,
which would have been around a year ago today.
Yeah, the last beta started August 26th, so
Yeah.
or the second beta. So I went into Theo's stream, and nice, I got friend zoned by Cam. Whatever. He's heard the story. So
Yeah.
basically, I went on Theo's stream, and he was recording the crew. And nice, my border's gonna be fucked up.
Cam's not gonna load now.
No, Cam's not gonna load.
Hopefully I load
Cam
back up.
load.
Oh no.
You won't.
No.
Oh.
Cam, why did you fuck up?
Why?
I went
Why
to...
did
Okay,
Oh,
load
there
it.
you go, he's there.
Okay.
Alright,
Sorry, dinner's
so anyway,
made. I need to go eat downstairs, but I'm gonna stay here because I'm hard.
Alright.
Core.
So anyway, yeah, so it was the crew beta, it was Theo's stream, and he invited me to a crew, and then afterwards he invited tuners, so it was us three in a crew, and we were like cruising around. And then after Theo ended up his stream, tuners friended me on the crew, and then we started talking here and there through Steam, and then we added each other on Skype. I don't know how that happened, but we did. And then after we added each other on Skype, we started talking about like racing YouTubers, and I think he brought up Cam or something. And I said, yeah, I tried to contact CJ like, 2 weeks before then. So then he's like, yeah, you should probably contact Cam.
Wait.
You should probably do it through his business email.
This was during the second beta of the crew, right?
No. This was back in March, but
okay.
I met tuners through the second beta of the crew.
Ah.
But yeah, so then I contacted Cam through his email.
I've never received an email besides like people from Ghost or something like that, or like Ghost or whatever. I've never had an email from another YouTuber besides Niner. Like the only other person that's contacted me through email has been like fucking James Mountain Ben, and that's it. Like no one else has ever contacted me through my fucking email before.
He wanted to be professional. Give him props.
It was legit.
Well, not
though.
really.
It was legit.
I wasn't being professional. It's just tuners told me to contact him through his business email.
You knew that he wouldn't ignore it because it wasn't through his messages that nobody uses.
Yeah.
I don't ignore it anyway. I don't ignore it much. I don't think I do anyway.
Yeah. So
I
that's how
actually get an
Cam.
email now for my messages. Yeah.
called down
CJ,
Cam.
fuck. You sound so tired. Get awake!
Why
Come on,
tired, you
wake
dip?
yourself up, man.
You did that for no reason.
So why are you
thank you.
talking like this for?
Because reasons. Reasons.
When Nicky's brother back,
Yeah.
My brother's at his friend's house, thank God.
Call him.
I
No, just kidding.
was gonna say something else. So that's how we met each other. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. So now we've told our stories on how we all met each other. Let us know in the comments, how did you find us in the comments? That is something I'm really interested in. So whoever's channel you watch it on, leave a comment. Let us know how you found us. And was it suggested videos, or did you see us with someone else? Or
Was it through a prostitute? Was it through your
Exactly.
Was it through
Yeah.
your teacher when he was giving you in the back room? Was it through your teacher when he was doing it in the front room? Was it during
through
your
my
teacher?
my certain social media account, if you know what I'm saying?
Was it through when it was Speedway when he was pretending to be a teacher and he's like, hey,
YouTuber by day, sex god by night.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's actually true.
God damn it.
Damn. Anyway, should we talk about? We talked about YouTube gaming, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
Let's
did
go
a piece.
on to NIFS 2015 beta.
Nifus.
NIFS 2015.
Nifus
NIFS 2015.
NIFS 2015.
NIFS 2015 beta. The master
Okay.
beta.
2015.
The master beta. So
Yeah.
let's go on. So basically, at this point, a NIFS 2015 beta is gonna happen. I've talked about this so many times. If you don't believe me, go onto my latest video and check that shit out. But a NIFS 2015 beta is coming. What do you guys think is going to be on it?
Basically, for me, what I think
And what do you want to be on it? What do you think and what you want to be will be two different questions. Remember, so.
All right.
I think you guys should check
Hey!
my
I was in the middle of my answering. Ah! Okay, so basically, but what I'm thinking it's gonna be like a build from Gamescom where it's only that certain area and you have a couple races to do. It's mainly, I don't think it's gonna be like for beta. I usually don't know what they test out during betas, but really,
It depends.
It's
So
not
mainly servers.
I know most likely we're not going to be getting the entire map, and I think
I
it's
hope
just
not.
that little you know how in the beta I saw when people were getting live feed there was like blocked off roads that you couldn't go on, and set under construction and stuff. So it's just going to be maybe that little warehouse district where they had where people got that live feed from during the Gamescom thing, and maybe that little part of downtown where you could go in. It's not going to be the entire map. It's just going to thank you for screwing up my border. But it's not going to be that whole. It's not going to be the whole map, and it's going to be maybe the cars that we saw in the Gamescom, maybe even a few cars that got announced after Gamescom that are going to be available. And maybe they might improve the cops a little more, or maybe just putting some cops. Not sure about that. It mainly could be just to test out like the server load, or it could be used to test out what people like and don't like in the game. But who knows? That's kind of what I feel the beta is going to have. But however, what I want from the beta is basically the basic framework of that. It gives us enough to show us.
Everyone's on their phones. I'm not gonna lie. I was on my phone too. So
basically,
yeah.
What I feel the beta should have is basically the basic framework to show us that this game is going to be great, but don't spoil it like the Crew's beta did. We had 5 betas for the Crew, and by then everyone kind of just meh when it came out. But don't spoil it all for us. We still want to be excited. We still want to be we still want.
So I'm gonna say this in a much more excited manner because I think everyone's bored at this point. Everyone is so bored at this point. I mean, I was
Shut up!
I
was listening.
So
I was listening.
All I heard was "shut up, nerd." That's all I heard out of that.
Quiet, CJ.
I'm not done yet. So what I kind of want is that, as well as the cars that we saw in the trailers and stuff.
you should check your Snapchat.
Maybe not give us the Hurricane. Maybe not give us that. But basically give us like the cars that we saw in the beta, and maybe release the cars that we haven't seen yet from the trailers and stuff like that, and basically give us the basic framework of customization, basically the custom framework of the stuff, and just show us that this game's going to be great, despite the fact that you still have loads to give us when the game comes out, and not give us dessert before dinner. And have us have everything like the Cruise.
So basically, what he said is just don't give us the whole map and lock some shit up, and basically give us the Gamescom build for.
Moral of the story:
That's
don't eat
it.
dessert before dinner. Moral of the story.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go next because you know, I think I've got something to say. I think they should basically just give us the Gamescom build but multiplayer. So basically everything that CJ already said. Don't make it like the Crew where I played the game before it released in the beta.
Okay, now go on for a tangent for the next 5 minutes.
And now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go on for 5 minutes about what I've just said. I'm gonna repeat myself. So I mean, I really want it to be the Gamescom build that we saw at Gamescom. You know, the one that we had through the direct free feed at Gamescom. I want the Gamescom one to be in there because I think it would be good for the Gamescom one. And I would like it to be a certain part of the map because I would like to have the cherry on the cake for dinner. But you know, it has to be the Gamescom one. I don't want the E3. I want the Gamescom one. Let's get that straight, okay? Honestly, like, I don't even want to talk about the Need for 2015 beta
Moral
anymore.
of the story: don't have strawberry shortcake unless you're gonna have.
Moral of the story: don't ramble on the same thing 5 minutes in a row. Like, I don't even want to talk about it now. You just killed my Need for 2015 beta talking hype. Does anyone else want to lead this subject? I mean, Jay, you haven't said anything, so it'd probably be clever of you.
I mean, there's nothing really more to add.
Yeah.
I mean,
basically all have the same opinion.
Yeah.
So, do you want to move on to a different topic, or you got to give me like a fucking indication, you bastard?
Forza 6 demo, which I'm going to lead because I am so-called Forza fanboy.
You are.
Well,
yeah, you are.
From the past Forza demos we've had, which have all been quite stale, which I appreciate, because when a demo is quite limited and you don't really know what you're going to get, it's just a few races or just, you know, something really limited, you're just going to get that and that's it, nothing else. So you can expect surprises in the main game. You're not going to get a whole bunch of, oh, I've done this before, like the Crew beta and shit, even though it's a demo which is totally different to a beta, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, next subject.
All right. So basically, with Forza 6 demo,
Bitch, you don't realise.
No,
they need to
no,
lay down
don't
the
let
basic.
CJ have a topic again.
No,
They
no,
need
no,
to-
no, no, no.
They need to lay down the basic framework of the Forza 6.
You're gonna say that 6 times now. You're gonna say they need to lay down the racing framework. Something about Forza. Make sure they lay down the basic framework of Forza though. If they don't do that, then you're fucked. No, let me speak next. Forza 6 demo. It needs to prove me wrong. That's what it needs to do. It needs to set out to get the gameplay right, and that's it. Simple. That's all you gotta say, CJ. You haven't got to go on for 5 minutes, boring everyone. They can click off the video.
It needs to lay down the basic framework of the thing.
No! God. Yeah, stop
Okay, I'm
fingering me, Nine, and just go.
So one thing that I want Forza to do. Oh god, I have to slouch down. No, one thing that I want Forza to do is, I'm gonna like it either way. It could give me an excuse to talk shit about Forza, or it's gonna be a good game.
You said that about Need for Speed.
Shut up.
No.
I didn't say such a thing.
You're gonna get us copyrighted!
Copyright,
Copyright.
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 Okay, so someone else. Jay, I thought you were gonna lead this topic. You led it
Yeah,
for 2 minutes.
Nice
He said
name.
nothing.
There's nothing really more to say.
This is
because
why you're
everyone's
the
got-
this is why you're
Yeah,
the
man.
intern. This is why you're the intern. You need to learn some of the key podcasting skills.
Forza 5 with
before you're enrolled.
DLC, that's what Forza 6 is.
And
Yeah,
rain,
that-
and rain. Don't
yeah.
forget the rain. Don't forget the
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah, Jay's discussion is going to continue on the future DLC for Drivecast. I hope you...
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you like what, £10.50 for
I'm saying
some
6,000
extended commentary
rupees.
on what I think the Forza 6 demo is going to be.
Exactly. And if you want
Also,
more...
for everyone that's watching, I'm just gonna promote myself here. I will be covering Forza 6 at its launch. Okay,
Hey,
so come
me
over.
too.
to
No,
my
what a
channel.
lie! What a
Yeah,
lie!
do
We're
it.
gonna
What a
have,
lie!
we're gonna have rain, 3D puddles, all that shit. Come along, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
DLC all around.
3D puddles and shit on like 2 tracks.
Yeah.
No, it's 3 tracks, you bitch.
Whoa! 3 tracks!
Tracks. I said that right. 3 tracks. 3 damn tracks.
No, but
mate.
seriously, Jay.
You better
because-
be impressed.
3!
You know.
3 damn tracks.
Three dead tracks.
3. You better
Bitch, CJ, let me fucking speak. So Jay, as a self-proclaimed Forza fanboy, that's what you said.
Yeah,
what
what
do you
you
think?
for me.
What do you think that Forza 6 will have that Forza
I
5
was
doesn't?
Forza 5 hasn't done.
Now, what do you think it's gonna have that Forza? Yeah.
3D puddles.
Obviously, even though that seems to be a really hilarious meme at the moment, obviously there's rain and night, which hasn't been done on Forza before. Yes, it's been done on other games before.
Bitch,
Ha,
stop
ha,
laughing.
ha.
Let the black
I'm
boy
so
speak.
glad you all feel achieved.
Let the black boy
Um,
speak, okay?
It's got
Wow.
a much bigger car
What,
than
he's
it
black?
did before.
And more DLC.
And more DLC.
So besides,
Oh yeah,
besides,
I'm not speaking on this because I'm just gonna get ripped into, so there's no point.
Nah, go on. I'm giving you, mate.
I'm really interested in what you had to say. So.
But everyone just let him speak and let's all mute ourselves for the duration of his speaking.
No, just you, CJ.
Okay.
Okay, go on then, Jay.
I have nothing to say.
No, you do. Now go.
I don't.
You do.
You do.
Definitely don't.
You said you had something to say, but you're gonna get ripped
Just
into.
do it.
So just do
Anyway,
it.
so the last topic is YouTube.
No. You're talking about Forza 6.
We still got
Otherwise,
like 30 minutes to go.
I will.
We got like 30 minutes.
I will
You
talk about
speak
it.
on it.
Oh, you want me
You've
to
got
speak
more.
on it?
Yeah.
I can hear you echoing through someone's speakers. It might be Speedway because I know Speedway's got getters.
Get to what? Dude, these are Hyperspeed X. Like, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Because your
Wow.
webcam.
Yeah, your webcam's like laggy AF.
yeah, you have a GIF webcam.
No, it's one of those like speed cameras that takes.
CJ, you are muted. Quiet, CJ.
What? I couldn't hear you.
No one else
bro.
is gonna get that meme. Can I talk about Forza, please?
Yes, please go.
Yes.
Here's the ball that I stole from Niner.
CJ, I would so kick you out of this group right now. Don't think I won't kick you out of this group. I have power. So, Forza 6. I'm hoping that when I play Forza 6 on Monday, that the gameplay is good and it's not like Forza 5. I'm hoping it's like Forza 4. I'm hoping that the rain I just hope that the rain actually surprises me, and it's not like, oh, I'm never going to use this shit. Like, if they're making such a big emphasis around rain, it best not be a thing which I'm just going to play when it's turned on and never bother putting on. It best be something cool. And I don't think it will be. I don't think a rain feature can be so to the point where it's going to be game selling for me. I think the cars, I could give a shit about 400 plus cars. You can have all the cars in the world, but in the end of the day, if the gameplay's not good, then I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
So
snap, Cameron. Ooh. Carry on.
So I believe that all they need to do is get the gameplay right. If it's like Forza 5, I'm not buying it on day one. And if it is like Forza 4, sorry, no, if it's like Forza 4, I'll probably purchase it soonish, depending on how good it actually is. Although I can very much doubt it's going to be that good, as they haven't really listened to the fans. There's no mountain track. Well, there might be one, but there is
a mountain track.
There is.
Calm down. Calm down.
What was that one from Forza 4 that's not coming back and everyone's moaning about?
Fujimi.
I thought it was Fujimi, but I didn't want to say it just in case I got it wrong.
Yeah.
No storefront, which annoys me personally because I think that's really cool. You could have like pink slip videos on Forza, that'd be really cool. But no, you can't.
That's another thing. You wasn't able to sell your car. You haven't been able to sell your car in the last 2 Forza, so that includes Horizon 2. Now you can sell your car, which is thing.
I don't see that being too much of like a purpose. I don't see that having any purpose because you get like a shit ton of money anyway. Like some people are gonna have like 25 million on launch. If you play the demo on Monday, which releases on Monday, obviously, you actually get a 4 GT as soon as you get the game. That just tells me that money's worth nothing in this game. There is no grind.
Yeah.
So I mean, selling cars, it doesn't really mean anything to me. It's like, it's what, like you get like 5 million anyway through Forza rewards every month. So it's.
I wonder if they think the demo where you get the 4 GT is a selling point for people to buy the game, so they get the car early and they don't have to play the game just to get it. But
honestly, I'll probably play more like in the next month, unless it is really good. I probably won't get the game, to be honest. I'll probably just play the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if there's like a replay stuff in there and make a few montages. I would literally do that. Like, I can't see myself.
Try new montages.
Forza 6.
Anyway, next subject.
Yeah, if you want to lead it.
Me?
All right. Every time we want a new subject, we have to go next subject. Next subject.
YouTube versus TV. Let's face it, people. Nobody actually gives a shit about TV anymore. Stupid, dumb-ass, fucktard shows like The X Factor, Big Brother. We both have them.
Go on, you intern. Go on, the intern.
I don't know about Uruguay. I'm not sure about Uruguay, but the TV in this country is absolute gonorrhea, absolute AIDS. It's just a sexual transmitted infection. There's no other way of putting it. If you sit down in front of the TV at night and watch this shit and actually laugh or giggle at anything, you need to be crucified. It's as simple as that. There is no left, there's no right, it's just a straight, narrow road, and you're going down it, and I'm sorry, but there's a hellfire at the end, and you're going to die. Done.
You need a license for it.
Fucking no! There was no, there was no cap on that. It was like, you're going to hell, bitch. Like,
yeah.
No cap.
Don't you need a license for your TV in England?
CJ, CJ, why are you digressing like this?
I'm just saying.
The topic is YouTube versus TV, and you're talking about TV licenses.
The reason why YouTube will take over, or is taking over TV, is because you can literally search for something that you specifically want to watch, and you know that you're going to enjoy, and you will find it because of how mass it is, how anyone, if they really want to do it, can sit down and make a video for people that they can relate to. Like, for example, all of us, we do it for the racing gaming community, like, and then you've got Minecraft, COD, whatever. Even if you don't like it, even if you think it's shit, they're doing it for people that want to watch that, and that's why TV is going to burn a crisp in a few years.
Not just that,
that's
though.
Why
Not just that.
That's why I think Jimmy Kimmel was so upset and everything with the gamers and shit.
It's not just that, it's the fact it's a two-way medium. That's what another thing about YouTube is, the fact that you can talk to the people behind it. It's not like just an invisible wall. It's like you can actually talk and ask for stuff you want.
Yeah.
In the TV, they can actually talk now that they have the social media and shit, but they just don't do it because they don't bother doing it.
No, but the thing is, it's on such a large scale that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, you can say something, but they're just going to ignore it.
That's because they think they have everything under control. Like in YouTube, like people can search for everything at any time, whenever they want. They can watch whatever they want at, I don't know, whenever they want. And TV, you just have to wait for a schedule and everything. And it doesn't work.
that's a pain in the ass too.
I mean, look at Top Gear. How this is another reason why I don't watch TV and I never will. The only reason I watched TV last year is because of Top Gear, and I only watched it on that day. The reason. And that's going on Amazon, which is that you stream that online, you don't watch it on the TV. So it's fucked for them, really. The BBC are just, I don't know what they are. I don't know. TV is a bit.
You go to YouTube, you see the content creators, and it's a person. You go on TV and you say you tweet to Strictly Come Dancing or whatever you want to watch. That's a company you're tweeting to, not a person.
Yeah.
It's not as personal as YouTube is. That's the issue with TV. The thing is, like, when I say to like mom and dad, like they really don't like the idea of YouTube. They think it's sad and stuff. I'm like, you know what? You guys are going to be watching YouTube videos soon. This is what I said like a few years ago. And now look at that. Like, TV's downstairs, smart TV, they watch YouTube on it. It's like, it's so obvious that it's just going to take, like, the Chromecast thing. I don't have one personally.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of time before YouTube and like Twitch and all these other things start just taking over
Netflix.
I don't watch TV anymore unless it's like for WWE.
I do. I usually do watch TV series and shit, but that like just the TV programming, like I don't know, the news, the reality shows, that shit just get me mad.
It's
like
the same
I don't like
thing
it
every single time. That's what it is. YouTube, it's something different every single time you go on. Like,
I mean, with TV, with news, they try and say, oh, 5 children killed in Afghanistan after war.
It's like CJ on the skip call.
It's not news because that happens all the fucking time. Kids in Africa dying. It's been happening for how long? Decades.
The thing is, you can watch the news on the computer now.
Exactly.
So you don't even need to go downstairs.
Yeah, you could. TV is so useless nowadays. Everything is on the internet practically. Like, the only reason why I would watch TV for is, well, 1, if there's a sports game on, and 2, if Top Gear was on, or used to be on. And usually I don't really go on the TV to watch sports all that much anyway, unless it's like hockey. So
if I go into my YouTube sub box right now, you've got cosplay by SS Sniper Wolf, which I would definitely check out later.
Yes.
I've got Niners Carbon Let's Play. I've got Theo, and then I've got Sesame Street on HBO by SourceFed. And then I've got like GTA. Then I've got GT3 RS Pass Boys by Shmee. Like, how varied is that? You don't get that. Yeah. You don't get that on TV. Like, just look.
And you get to personalize.
It looks different. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get to the cosplay.
Elmo.
Cosplay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But like, it's so varied. What? It's so varied, and it's just.
Sorry, it's never well fun.
Don't worry.
Join the wolf pack.
I've got a question, since we've still got 15 minutes to go. One YouTube crush. Who is it?
Wait, I don't watch.
Oh, I know Cams. I know Speedways.
I've actually changed mine very recently, but.
Oh.
Speedway can go first, and then I think Jay, because I think Jay has already got one, but he just hasn't said out loud.
Why are you assuming that?
I don't know. I am just assuming that. Anyway, Speedway, you're up next.
I would rather have the fuck, marry, and kill, but yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, the one that Daniel Serang asked you. I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I would definitely fuck SS Sniper Wolf, and then I
would, look at CJ. Look at CJ. He just went like this.
And then my crush would be Leah Marie also. So
Who
I know that's CJ.
Who?
Yeah, Leah Marie Johnson.
Who?
Who
is this?
What do you mean who?
What do you mean who?
I know him. Who?
So I'm gonna say I'd marry Bree Esrig.
Who?
You don't know who that is?
I don't.
No, I don't know
who
that is. Sorry. I'm just staring awkwardly at the camera like this.
I need to kind of get you. She's like there. Anyway, Bree Esrig, and then I'd F Leah Marie Johnson. She gets me excited. Anyway, Jay, you're up next because I know.
So. Fuck.
Niner.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Fuck no copyright sound.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Marry Need for Speed and kill StraightUpHippo.
What? That was not called for.
The reason that that Cam is actually scared because he's gonna meet Jay at EGX. So
I'm legit scared to meet Jay at EGX. Actually, if anyone's going to EGX, let me know on Twitter. Let me know on Twitter because I will quite gladly meet up with you. I think I'm going all days, so.
You don't want to meet up with me.
Alright.
Mate, I've already got one person meeting up with me, so suck
You don't
my
want to
dick.
meet up with me.
I will fight you. Anyway,
Straight accounted.
should we end it here? Because we've kind of
Wait,
run out of topics.
I didn't answer mine
No.
yet.
That doesn't
Okay.
matter.
No, CJ can cover the 15 minutes.
So basically,
Yeah, okay.
I actually have to look up any female YouTubers. I don't watch any.
Oh my god.
So, I'd probably marry, NFS Nikki. Just kidding. No.
But I'm gonna tweet that to her.
Be right back.
I'm gonna tweet that to her. I'm gonna tweet that to
But,
her. Oh my god, she's gonna block you. She's gonna block you on Twitter.
Mary, however,
Tuners is NFS Nikki.
Yeah, we've already
Okay.
confirmed that.
Mary, Cam's sister. I'm just kidding.
What?
Oh no, I'm getting removed from the call. Cool. You can tell he's doing it. He's doing it. And then, I have to kill somebody.
Oh no, that was not what I wanted. That was not what I wanted. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that was not what I was anticipating. Oh shit.
What?
That was not what I wanted. I think they're in a separate call now. Oh shit.
You killed the car.
Well, I'm slightly sorry for that occurrence.
Hashtag it's
I was doing self-entertainment, dude.
I was doing some pretty
Oh my god.
Where's Speedway gone?
Why did my... Oh, it's because the things... My thing's messed up because Charlie's trying to get called.
Yeah.
My thing's all messed up. And you have a giant-ass niner just doing stuff.
And I've got like a giant ass I've got a giant ass J just in the middle of my screen. Should we end it here then?
Okay, wait. You guys didn't kill anybody, right? So only Jake.
Speedway's not here, so I don't know whether we should end it now or wait till Speedway comes back in.
I don't know. It was but then kill would be
Speedway's probably playing games right now. He probably
yeah, he's probably playing Battlefield. He's probably on Battlefield doing stuff. But yeah. Enjoy Jay's profile picture.
I kind of fucked up Speedway. I broke Speedway. I don't know. I kicked you from the call. That's all I did. And then you were hosting, which I didn't realise. And then everything kind of went a bit messed up.
Yeah.
Don't really know, to be honest. I don't know whether we should just end it or wait for Speedway to come.
No!
Drivecast,
No!
so true.
Cam, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
Well, on that note, if you guys enjoy Drivecast, make sure to hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode if CJ remembers to
put it in the description.
No, that's what I say.
No!
If CJ remembers to put the links down in the description below. Any last words before we end?
Fuck around.
Yeah.
What?
Walcott!